what's up? So today we're going to be reviewing Saints Row 1, 2, 3, and 4. I forgot to, I'm not going to be talking about Saints Row Got Out of Hell because it is a tie-in after the events of Saints Row 4. So I might as well talk about that as well. I wasn't going to, but since it's like a prequel after the events of Saints Row 4. So, anyway, starting off with Saints Row 1, where you start off as a silent protagonist, aka the player. They don't give him a real name. They don't reveal his real name throughout the Saints Row game, so spoiler alert. And just to let everyone know, if I can't remember what the gangs were, please don't quote me on that, or please forgive me, because I have a terrible time of remembering things and people's names. So, anyway, you start off in Stillwater and you witness a gang attack and they're about to kill you. Then Julius and Troy step in and they take down the gang members, and then they recruit you, and then you have to go off with an initiation while punching the other players and whatever, and you get into the Saints. Then, like at the end of Saints Row 1, spoiler alert if you haven't played the games, Saints Row 1, 2, and 3, and 4 on Xbox 360. I've played them all, and I've gotten Saints Row 4 on Xbox One, and Got Out of Hell, and Saints Row 1, 2, and 3 became backwards compatible. So, yeah, spoiler alert, the player gets blown up on a boat while visiting the alderman, and, yeah, so in Saints Row 2, the protagonist, the player, wakes up from a coma in prison. He busts out with the help of Carlos, and then the player goes to the bar, and then he has to rescue Johnny Gat out of prison, and they reform the Saints with Carlos and get new gang members. And then, so at the end, so anyway, they take out all the gangs, and then they thought it was finally over, but they had to deal with Altor, Dan Mogul. At the end of it, the boss kills Dane Mogul, and then Saints Row 3 appears, where they have to have, they help they're like social media icons, and well, Pierce from Saints Row 2, well, who gives a crap about Pierce? No one actually does. But nah, I think people might like Pierce in the game, in the Saints Row 2 or 3, I don't know. I'm not really gonna ask, but Saints Row 3, they take out new gangs in a new town called Steelport. And then after they take down all the gangs, they have to deal with the Luchador dude and the Stag dude, Simon Stagg. And the Luchador boss was Killbane. So there's two options in Saints Row 3. You take down Killbane, then you take down Simon Stagg in the airship, and then the other option, you save Shondi and Viola, and then you let Killbane go. So, yeah, in Saints Row 4, you stop Simon Stagg from launching a nuclear attack on the world from the White House or Washington. Then you do that, then the boss becomes the President of the United States. They call him Mr. President. Then they think everything's hunky-dory. Then Zinyak, an evil emperor alien, comes and takes over snatches everyone from the world. And then whoever's left gets blown up from planet Earth. Spoiler alert. please play the game. Click off this video, play the game, and yeah. So, at the end of Saints Row 4, the president becomes an emperor, or whoever brings back all the people on Earth. And then,
get closer.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about the prequel to Saints Row Got Out of Hell. So what happens is, it's Kenzie's birthday party, and then somehow they were playing with a Ouija board, and just to let everyone know, I might sound like a kook, but don't play with a Ouija board. Bad buju. But anyway, what happens was, the president gets sucked into hell, and then Johnny Gat and Kenzie go in and save the president, and Johnny Gat literally shoots the devil right in the face. So, yeah. Now, I've played Saints Row 1 through 4, and I've also played that Agents of Mayhem, which I did a review, but I screwed it up and I took it off my channel because it was because I screwed it up. That was like one of my first reviews, and I screwed up. So I'm not talking about Agents of Mayhem because that game was an awful piece of crap, and they should have just made Saints Row 5. And if they do make Saints Row 5, do not go back to Steelport or Stillwater or whatever. Make it Washington, D.C. with new gangs, no superpowers, like the old school Saints Row, but don't put those side quests in like Saints Row 1 and 2 where you had to do them just to get points to start the main missions. Do it like Saints Row 3 where you can do the missions anytime you want to without having to get points to do the missions, main missions. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my Saints Row 1 through 4 and pretty much Got Out of Hell
ruins my life
video, my review of the Saints Row games.
Remember after that
Reason why I didn't show any actual footage of the Saints Row games, because I don't have that much, I don't have video editing stuff to do it. I have to get better stuff.
Never! I hate you!
So, yeah, just to let everyone know. So that's why I put the pictures in. And just to let you know, if you hear me pronouncing weird words, like pictures instead of, you know, the other pronunciation, I have a speech impediment. I can't really pronounce things correctly like normal people can. So, yeah, don't quote me. So, yeah, just to let everyone know. I think I did a behind the scenes video on my channel one time, but I forget, so I might have to show you guys what I do to make my videos, so I have to look through my videos to see if I did. Actually, I did. I have to look, but anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later, and make sure you click the bell to get notified when I upload a video, because people don't do that all that much, and I don't get that many views, which, just to let everyone know, I'm not letting this YouTube thing go to my head. or let the view, or I don't really care about like all the views and stuff. I just post these videos up online so I can like have something like this YouTube thing. I'm not getting paid for this because I don't have that many subscribers, but I'm just doing this as a hobby because I really don't have any friends around here where I live. So this is a way of me like alleviating, I think I'm pronouncing it right, alleviating my boredom. So yeah. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later.
I think I blew a guy.
So,
He's a celebrity.
in the Saints Row games, and I'm not talking about that piece of crap, Agents of Mayhem, so don't even quote me on that. In Saints Row 1 and 2, I didn't have that many problems, well, except for those the side quests that you had to do to get points to
I don't know what you're talking
do
about.
the actual main mission.
I know you did that fucking jewelry job.
Or you had to
Dave,
get like
seriously, you're
respect
imagining
points
Fuck
to
you.
progress so
All
you
right.
can do the main missions.
I did it.
Then
Arrest
they
me.
changed it
You know
when
what?
they
You'll be
made
saving my
Saints
life.
Row
'Cause
3
you
and
called
4.
it, motherfucker.
Saints Row 3 was
What?
good, was a
You
high
called
replay
it.
value, which is worthy.
Trevor.
A couple days ago. But we haven't really talked about anything.
It was
either.
funny and
But
had
if no
good
when
action
he starts
sequences.
asking questions about why you're not
And
feeding
then you
worms
had Saints
south
Row
of the Canadian
4,
border.
which was good, but one thing I didn't like
Oh, we
was
got
that
problems.
it was only
Yeah,
in
no
virtual,
shit.
where you could only go into virtual reality
We're
and
in it.
go on the ship, and you stayed on the
Together.
ship. You couldn't go
So,
out exploring
If your
outside of the
problems
ship,
are
just in virtual
my
reality, which
problems,
was
then I
kind
guess
of
that
dumb,
means that
but you know, it was their
my
game
problems
and
are sort of your
blah blah
problems.
blah. So then you had
Nope.
Got Out of
Or if I
Hell,
lose my
which was
job.
like
Someone comes into my office, starts reading my files. They'll
hell.
see the things I did. I know a lot of
Where
stuff.
you
I can
got
cop
to
a plea,
roam
get 5
around
years, but you...
Fuck.
do
You ungrateful
whatever
prick.
just to progress into the
I made
missions
your
to
career.
kill the devil and
Yeah.
all that.
And we better
Which
go
was
about
good,
saving it together,
but,
because you and I both know we can't
It
let it
was
go to shit
alright.
now.
So, alright, just to let you guys know, that
What
was
do you
my
need?
This
pros
guy.
and my cons about the
Ferdinand
Saints Row
Karamov.
series, which
The
I forgot
agency
to
claims
do,
he's
and I had
dead.
to
We at the Bureau think they're full of crap.
re-edit my
We
commentary
think he's being
into the
debriefed
thing
someplace.
before I put
So,
this into
apparently, he
final
has
print,
information which will
as you
put
say.
me and my superiors out of circulation.
So,
Those
yeah.
agency fuckers have got the
Alright,
coroner's office
everyone,
locked
I
down.
will
We
talk
need
to
you
y'all
to
later.
verify the body.
And
How the
I
hell
am
am I gonna
sorry
get in here?
about
Well, you've played dead
Monday
before, haven't
when I
you?
said I was gonna upload, but I didn't have the time. I was playing. I just got done playing
I've
Final
always
Fantasy
kinda liked
15,
you.
finished the campaign
Call me when you wake up.
and the DLCs, and I got sucked into another game that was free on the store called Call of Cthulhu, which it was free on the Xbox store. If you are an Xbox owner, check that game out. It was pretty decent.